I feel that sometimes my videos are just like, panic price increase information, panic price increase information. Hello, welcome or welcome back to Classics with a Quirk, where I talk about contemporary and luxury designer items and brands with a touch of silliness. If this is the kind of content that you find interesting, please do like this video and subscribe for more of it. Thank you. It was only a few days ago when I published a video about Louis Vuitton having a sneaky sneak price increase where some of the Nano bags went up, including the Nano Speedy and the Nano Noe. Well, I have more bad news, and honestly, I'm having a little bit of a hard time keeping up. Louis Vuitton is now increasing multiple items over multiple days, as opposed to its normal one big price increase at certain points of the year. This is getting kind of difficult to follow because what used to happen is that brands would have, usually, as I just said, one big price increase, maybe two price increases at certain points of the year. For instance, Chanel usually has this price increase in like March-ish, May time and November time each year. And they kind of followed that last year when they had a price increase in May, the very big one of 2020, and then the price increase in the UK in October and then worldwide in November. The US didn't get hit until January of 2021, but it was a big hit, so I don't even know what's going on with that. Back to Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton also had a fairly big price increase on primarily its monogram pieces in January. I made a video, I'll link it above and below. And then they had a price increase on some smaller items after the fact. Card holders went up from $215 to $220, and there was nary a word said in Louis Vuitton. As I also mentioned, the Nano bags went up on February 23rd, so only a few days ago. And now on February 26th, we have another increase on a select group of items. In this particular increase, it was the Nice that got hit. The Nice Nano, the Nice Mini, and the Nice BB. The Nice Nano, which was originally $720, went up to $810. The Nice Mini, which was $945, went up to $1,030. And then the Nice BB, which went from $1,200 to $1,250. So only a $50 increase, but still $50. And also, some Bandeaus went up. Bandeaus that were originally $195 are now $210 today. Now, I had a wonderful viewer who actually let me know yesterday that South Korea, the prices had gone up on the Nices and the Bandeaus. And I made a community post. So if you aren't subscribed to me, do subscribe, because sometimes I can make community posts faster than I can get videos out. But I made a community post about the fact that the price increase had gone up in South Korea. So it's probably only a matter of time before the US, North America, was hit. On that note, it does seem as though Louis Vuitton's price increases are worldwide at this time. So when Australia had the Nano bags going up, Europe and the US were not far behind. And it seems to kind of be the same theme for all of these smaller increases. Different parts of the world are getting hit at different times, but all of the world is getting hit. I did also have several people reach out to me to say that their essays confirmed that jewelry and fine jewelry pieces were also going up. Now, I don't track fine jewelry in the same way that I track leather goods, ready to wear, that sort of thing. If you're interested in me starting to do so, I can, but if that is something that you are interested in and you suddenly notice that a dream piece of yours has gone up, that's what happened. There was a sneaky price increase that Louis Vuitton is no longer letting people know about, really. Is this going to be the new thing that Louis Vuitton does? Instead of having the one big price increase, having several ones throughout the year, sometimes days apart. As I said in my previous video, I am predicting that a lot of small leather goods are going to be going up very soon. And along the lines of this theme of Louis Vuitton items going up periodically now, as opposed to in one big chunk, I'm expecting these SLGs to be going up probably in the next couple of months, even the next couple of weeks. Wouldn't be surprised if it was the next couple of days. The Recto Verso, for instance, I've had several people tell me that it's a wonderful SLG. I don't personally own it. It's just the zipper type card slot thing isn't for me from what I've tried to use before. But I've had a number of people tell me that it's a wonderful SLG, and it's been more in stock lately. It's currently $590. It's probably going to end up being more than that very soon. So if you're interested in the Recto Verso, I'd recommend picking one up. The thing about Louis Vuitton is that they do have a 30-day return policy. So if you're interested in an item just to even try it out and you have the opportunity to get it, it's better to buy it and then return it later than miss out and then not have it be in stock again or have the price go up while you were deciding. Do I suspect this is Louis Vuitton's new game in the price increase world? Yes. I think that they're trying to push increases underneath the radar as opposed to having the announcement price increase. Now, of course, essays are telling people that prices are going up. That's how I'm getting my information, that and comparing prices across different parts of the world. But this does not bode well for Louis Vuitton in general in terms of how the average consumer wants to have a relationship with the brand. As many of my viewers have mentioned before, the quality of Louis Vuitton is going downhill. And that's something that I've noticed as well, especially with their canvas pieces. Their quality is definitely lacking of late. The quality control is definitely lacking of late. And I will point out that that might be in part because of production. Louis Vuitton has never before produced as many items as it is doing currently because the demand is there. But also because the demand is there, things are slipping through the cracks. And with social media now, we're able to see more of the defects and flaws, because before, when we didn't have social media, if you had a flaw in your item, you either returned it or got it exchanged or something, and that was that. You may be told to your group of friends, but you weren't able to share your experiences internationally with people in Canada, with people in America, with Mexico, with Japan. So we're seeing more of the quality issues worldwide because we're able to communicate worldwide about the issues we're finding. That is not an excuse. Louis Vuitton is a luxury brand. They should be having these quality checks. They should not be releasing these many defective pieces and having them slip through the cracks. Their quality control should be better for the prices that we're paying. But they also don't really seem to care, and this is because people are still paying. Now, I'm not going to tell you to boycott Louis Vuitton because that's honestly not going to make a difference. If you don't want to spend your money with Louis Vuitton, that is a very valid thought, especially with the way that the prices are going up, with their customer service going down, with their quality going down. That's an incredibly valid way of thinking. But for people who do love the brand, love its heritage, love its history, love their pieces, who don't want to stop buying, Louis Vuitton is not interested in treating you better, you know? They've pretty much made a point that they're not interested in their current clientele, in the average consumer that can afford their pieces, because considering the luxury world, Louis Vuitton is still relatively affordable. I've had several CAs confirm to me also that Louis Vuitton is not as interested in selling their canvas pieces anymore. They're not the money makers. It's their leather goods and their ready-to-wear and their trunks that Louis Vuitton primarily likes to focus on selling. So in terms of people buying the canvas goods, often that being the average consumer, well, Louis Vuitton doesn't care about us. And that makes sense. They're a conglomerate. Why should they care about their lowest common denominator sale? Their canvas pieces proportionally make them less money than a leather piece. And that's just facts. So if they're trying to raise the prices of their canvas pieces, it's not necessarily to push consumers out. It's to see how much consumers are willing to pay. Louis Vuitton, LVMH is a conglomerate. They have dozens of people in marketing, in research and development who are looking at the market, who are looking at prices, who are looking at what people are willing to purchase in other brands, and who are studying our actions and our decisions, and so are making choices based on those things. Louis Vuitton never would have raised the price for the pochette accessoire to almost $800 if they weren't expecting people to be perfectly willing to pay for it. And that's just the way things are right now in the luxury world. Unfortunately, I don't have a conclusion. I'm not somebody who works with Louis Vuitton directly, so I don't know the inner workings of the company, and I don't know the studies that they've had. I can just read their reports on stock. I can just read their information about what they're acquiring. And LVMH, the owner of Louis Vuitton, is growing all the time. They just recently acquired Tiffany & Co. for a substantially lower bid than they originally offered pre-pandemic. Luxury and Moderation actually made an excellent video about that, so I will link it for you down below. I'd recommend checking out her channel. She has some really awesome thoughts about what is true luxury, especially from a marketing standpoint, which I believe is her background. So again, we'll link her. But yeah, I don't have a conclusion for this. I think that the brands are going to continue to raise their prices, and I think for the most part, people are going to continue to pay for them, and I don't think that's necessarily good or bad, and I don't think that people are wrong for wanting to pay prices for items that they've coveted for so long. It's just the nature of the market. What I don't agree with are these multiple frequent price increases that make it impossible to track what is and isn't going on anymore. I'm having a hard time keeping up with these types of videos, and while I will continue to do so, I'm doing my best here, but it's not easy. It's not easy to just continually collect this information, and I hope that this isn't going to be boring to people who want other content. If you do like this kind of content, please do like this video and subscribe for more of it, because I do often, obviously, make content like this, but I'm interested in making content that isn't just price increase tracking. It isn't just the fear frenzy about what is and isn't going up. I like that content too, and I feel that sometimes my videos are just like, panic price increase information, panic price increase information. I'd love to know what you think. If you enjoy these price increase videos, please do let me know. I'm going to continue to make them, but it would be nice to know that people are actually enjoying this information, even if they're not necessarily enjoying the content, you know what I mean? And as always, if you have price increase information, please do leave a comment or message me on Instagram. I'm Classics with a Quirk, all one word. I'm always interested in collecting this sort of information. How many times can I say interested? Too many times. It's okay. But yeah, that's just kind of what's going on right now. If you like this video, again, please do give it a like because it super duper helps the algorithm, and subscribe for more content because it helps the algorithm even more. Definitely hit the notification bell if you're interested in current up to the moment price increase information, because then you'll know as soon as I release a video, so you'll know as soon as I do about this information. Also, if you do subscribe, you get my community posts showing up, and sometimes I'm able to make community posts about price increases faster than I can get a video out, so I'd recommend subscribing to get access to those as well. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the content of this video, so please do, if you have an opinion, leave your comment down below because I would love to hear it. And thank you, as always, so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.